Thank you for watching. Today I'm going to talk about the CZ P-07. Now CZ's been around for quite some time. It was founded in 1919 in the Czech Republic, and ever since then it's been building really good firearms. CZ USA, which is in Kansas City, Kansas, was founded in 1997. And as far as the pistols go, like the P-07 and the CZ75, which probably a lot of people have heard of, those, from what I understand, are all made in the Czech Republic and then are imported from there to the United States. CZ makes really good firearms. I can't say enough about them. So right out of the box, in the CZ P-07, what are you going to get? Well, it comes with 2 magazines, and I want to start with sights first, I guess. Stock sights, you have metal sights up top. It's a 3-dot sight and a tritium filled. They glow in the dark, the rear and the front. You've got steel controls except for your decocker right here, but your slide catch is also a steel control. Your trigger is steel, and then your magazine release is plastic, but you can switch the mag release from the left side to the right side if you're a lefty. As far as this decocker goes, you can swap it out and put a manual safety in there if you don't like the decocker. I personally like it. It makes it pretty nice and pretty safe for concealed carry if that's what you're going to do. I don't conceal carry this. It's not that I wouldn't, but I'm 5'10" and I weigh 170 pounds. It would be a little tough for me to conceal carry this. So for my body size, it's just a little bit too much. It does come with the 2 15-round magazines. I'll go ahead and take this mag out. It is full, but there is nothing in the chamber, so it is safe. Because it's a double action, single action trigger, it does give you that double strike capability if you happen to get a light primer strike or you got a defective primer or something like that. And of course, your first pull, if you're in double action, is going to be pretty long. It is smooth though, but it does have a pretty long pull. As far as the single action part of that goes, it feels really nice. You've got quite a bit of take up right here, but it's smooth. There's not a lot of resistance to it. Then you get to your wall, and then it breaks. And then the reset is not bad at all. It's not very far out, and then you're right there again. So it is a really nice pistol. It feels really nice in the hand. It's got a pretty decent undercut right here. It's got a good sized trigger guard. That way you can get your finger in there if you've got bigger hands or you're wearing gloves. And it does have a pick rail. It's not a proprietary rail. Pretty much anything will fit on it. You've got some texturing right here on the front. If you're one of those that likes to, with your support hand, your support index finger, you like to wrap around the guard, it does have that, so you can kind of help control the recoil on it. It comes with removable back strap. The stippling on that is not bad. I mean, it's spaced pretty far apart. I like the stippling on the front a little bit better. It's closer together, it's smaller, but it's not bad. I don't have a complaint about it. And then your texturing on the side feels pretty nice. I wish it kind of had a little bit of texture up through here where the inside of your index finger is going to sit, and then of course on this back side where your thumb's going to rest. But it's got a speed pad up here if you need to. If you want to rest your thumb on there like that. If you want to rest your thumb on there, it's got a grip there. You kind of help know where you're putting your thumb. It does have the front slide serrations if you want to use those to press check it. As far as teardown goes, it's pretty simple. You got that pin right there, and that's part of your slide catch. You got the pin. You can take your keys, push into it, and then you're gonna pull it out like that, and then you just take the slide off. You don't even have to pull the trigger. And then as far as inside goes, it looks pretty much just like an average polymer hammer fired pistol. Remove your spring and your barrel, and then your slide looks pretty standard. The one unique thing about CZ, and I know there's some other manufacturers out there that do this too, as far as the way they build their slides and their frames, but it is pretty rare. There's not a lot of gun companies that do this. You'll notice that your rail lugs, your slide for the slide, they're inverted. They'll travel down the inside part of the frame versus the outside. Because on most like Glocks and stuff, you'll see those lugs that stick out from the top and they'll point outwards from the frame. CZ doesn't do that. They put them inwards, which this whole section here on this slide and most of the frame is rail. So it's super sturdy. It locks in real tight, and I mean it's great. It's nice. Put your slide back on is opposite, but obviously you're gonna want your barrel and stuff back in there. But there is a detent in there that before you go putting everything back together, you kind of want to look at prior before doing it, so you know where everything's at. If you don't line it up perfectly, you're gonna have a little bit of a hard time wondering what's going on. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if you look in that square window, you can see part of the rail in the way. What you've got to do is slide it back until that part goes away, so you can't see it anymore. This thing is dirty. I need to clean it. And then it lines up, you just push it in, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and put some rounds through this thing. I'm not gonna put a whole lot of rounds through it. This is not a video on how well I can shoot, but we're out here at the range. It is a gun review, so I might as well put some rounds through it. So stick around if you want to. You can fast forward through it, and then at the end, I'll talk about it a little bit more. Okay, I've got a silhouette target here and some round flippers. I'm about 12 yards away. I'm gonna run about 2 mags through it, 15 rounds each, and we'll see how this thing does. So as you can see, this thing is super accurate. Sights are easy to pick up. There's no issues with getting everything lined up. I'm not a super experienced shooter or any really good shot, but with this I can pick it up and pretty much run with it. And I don't really shoot this a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot of trigger time with it. Shoots great, trigger feels great. Of course, that first pull on the double action side of it is long. You know, you got to get used to that. But once you get that first shot done, everything goes to single action, and it's pretty nice. I'll show you how that decocker works. So you got a full mag, which this is not. You got a full mag, you slap it in there, and you want to carry it. Well, you don't want to carry it locked and cocked like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to push down on this decocker, which it's on the other side too, so I'm going to do that. And it decocks that hammer, the trigger goes forward, and you're safe. It's not going to go off. You can throw it in your holster, go do what you got to do, conceal carry, or even open carry if you want to. And then if you need to, you can just pull it out and go for it. Or if you want, you can pull it out, cock the hammer with your finger, or your thumb rather, and you're ready to go. Anyway, I'm going to do another video comparing this to the Glock 19, which is my current carry gun. In a lot of ways, I like the CZ P-07 over the 19, but we're going to do a side-by-side comparison and show the grip, show the slides, different dimensions and stuff like that, and triggers and sights, and get into the whole thing. Anyway, I hope you really like this video. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. I do appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.